Alright everyone, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So since last time I've been doing a lot of the strike team stuff. Their little mobile app has made this a lot easier. I don't have to log into my Xbox all the time. I can do it when I'm at work or wherever. So most of the teams here are level 20. This team has the most negative traits, which kind of sucks. These guys have one, everyone else is fine on the negative trait front. I've given them all kind of sort of specializations with these four, and then the top two are just general teams. These guys just returned from a silver mission, so they usually succeed, so no big deal. I have a ton of shit. Like, I've got a ton of this stuff to open up for you guys, so the general idea, I don't remember if I've been through this or not, but so we get research data. You can get Remnant, or you can get the Helios Cluster, or you can get the Milky Way Galaxy. So we got 2 out of 3 there. And so for materials as well, same kind of thing. You'll get rare materials in the gold boxes and uncommon ones in the silver, regular stuff in the bronze. And then there's the credit boxes as well, which honestly are kind of just annoying. It doesn't tell you how many credits you get. You just get some. So there's bronze, gold, and silver again, and you'd expect, you know, like maybe 100 for gold or whatever, and like 50 and 25 for the lower ones. But if you look at the side here, you'll see everything that I just got. And what did we get? So we got 23, 23, and 37, and 38. So the highest I've seen is 39, which probably came from a gold box. I don't know. I do want to open these item boxes for you here for you. I just said for you twice. But my inventory's full right now. I don't know what that means when I get that, so I don't know if I just don't get that thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my inventory, because just through claiming all that stuff, when you guys weren't watching, I've like filled this entire thing.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I was.
You're nuts.
I do that sometimes.
So I'm gonna go through my loadout here with all the shit that I have, just because I have so much crap. Why can't I select? There we go. Okay. So I've gotten a ton of. I got a cryo thing that was actually from the mission we just finished. The biotic amplifier, another better Omni Blade. And I think that's about it. Oh, I got something. I think there's 2 other things here that should be. No? Really? That's shitty. It might just be because of my class, but I got a Krogan hammer, and I think I got like an Asari Hunter's sword or something, so that might just be for other people. I don't know if I can customize them right now. Is that no? Okay. So I'll do all this, and I'll meet you guys back over at the console there and show you off some new shit in a minute. Okay, well it took me like 15 minutes, but I sorted through my stuff a little bit. Apparently I was 23 items over the limit of 100 that I'm supposed to have, so I don't know how that happened or why, but now I'm down to like 90 or something. So I'll do like 3 of each here. So we get a biotic amplifier. I have no idea why the picture doesn't work for that. So these are just the bronze items. Get a cyclone rifle. It's like a sort of minigun, tiny thing. Raptor. What is that? Is that? I think it's a sniper rifle. See what we get from the silver ones. This one's basically, it's a shotgun, but it's basically a grenade launcher. We get the Scorpion, which is a pistol. I believe it shoots little grenades. And a semi-auto, or a burst fire pistol, I think, as well, or SMG, I can't remember which it is. For this, we get this pistol that I really don't care for. It's like it's a burst pistol. I mean, it's sort of strong, but I just don't really like it. This is like, one of the top tier shotguns. It's not bad. I just don't use shotguns very much. The N7 Valkyrie, again, I'm not huge on a lot of the N7 equipment, except for the sniper rifle, so that's an assault rifle that I think... I can't remember if it's burst or not, but something like that. So, and then we get another one of those shotguns. Alright, so basically, all we've really got to do today, I think I talked to Cora last time, who's not even in here. Is she in here? She isn't here. Okay. So I've been requested at the med bay, which I think is downstairs, yes, because there's no one in here. But there is another door up in the bridge here that I noticed that I don't know where it leads.
You're setting
There,
up in
Peavy,
here,
alright.
huh?
Oh, right, because
Yeah,
she wants to be in
I'm
an
going
escape
through what
pod.
we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project. back
Well, it
on
looks
the
like it's already
Nexus.
open.
This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's
Okay.
not exactly homey, but
You
I
look
like
like
that
you could
about
use
it.
some sleep. You're
Not really
blinking a lot.
looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
So another thing that starts with all
Does
of
your brain
these
ever take a
conversations, because I've done a couple of them already.
Sorry, not really. Even
I
my
noticed
dreams
that
are in
basically
time
this is
lapse.
where the
I
romance
get
stuff
it.
will start.
You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what
So,
makes me tick, right?
Something like that?
For purposes of making it a
Well,
little more
I was
interesting
born
for
in
you
a log
guys,
cabin on rural Haitiana, to simple but loving
a log
parents.
cabin?
Just trying to.
Okay.
I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my
Okay.
life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Yeah, you should try some more. So this option here gives me option for romance. This is where they all start in these little conversations on the ship here. For the interest of you guys, like I was saying, to make it a little more interesting, I'll let you guys pick who I romance. There's one other character that we don't have yet, but we'll be getting him shortly, I think. So for now, until you guys have kind of decided on who, I'm just going to go ahead with all the romance options. They don't all work because not
Tackling
everyone's into
complete
girls.
strangers in the Milky Way
So,
wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun.
all right.
Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person.
Oh,
I've slept
really?
enough. Ryder,
That's interesting.
The Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had.
So we'll have to
There's
find out
one
who
thing
it
you should know
is
about
that
me,
she
it's that I
came
live
here
for the
with
unknown,
eventually.
For the never been done.
All right.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm number one!
All right. I get the feeling
Buy me a drink
PB might be a
sometime.
bit
Who
more
knows what will
animated,
spill out of my mouth.
since she's a main
Then
character,
again,
and since she was
I need
specifically
remnants
shown
rep.
off
Remtech, I call it.
through a
For
lot of the
projects like the one I mentioned,
stuff, the
which
promotional stuff that
you're
EA
gonna
did.
love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
I mean, I should have a shitload already. Leave her alone for now. It's interesting. Is that how many seats is that? 2, 4, 5. So 10 seats in there. I feel like there's more than 10 people on board. Do you have anything else to say at the moment?
You again.
Me
Wanna hear
again.
more
Yes,
about my
you're
childhood
captain.
log cabin?
Oh, you do have a lot of stuff to say. Let's find out about that person she
You
was talking
mentioned you
about.
came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend.
Yeah, fucking deal
Now
with
she's
it.
not even that.
Wow.
It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I mean,
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
oh, so already asked. All right.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, she finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles.
Yeah, I bet you
After
did.
that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
No, I can just straight up start flirting. All
What
right.
does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt
Jesus.
when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
Okie dokie.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
It's hard. It's hard not to be
So, how do you like the team?
awkward
Interesting bunch.
when people flirt.
I get a
Like,
good
as
feeling
much
from
as people
Petra.
might seem
Not your
smooth,
typical
there's a lot of times
military-minded
where it's just
brilliant.
like
Liam seems
doesn't
to
really
everyone.
matter what you say. It
I
comes
expect he'll
off
surprise me.
as stupid. It depends on the
Travis,
person you're talking to as well.
Old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
But in
What
these
about
games, like, they've always been a
Gil smacks of
little
complication. Might take some unraveling.
stiff
Cal and Suvi
in
seem
their,
busy.
like,
Hope they aren't
romance
all
attempts.
work,
I mean,
work, work.
it's a computer. It's not really
Who's left?
as
Well,
organic as
there's-
human life is, so
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal?
everybody has their own
Is she
idea
as
of
prim
romance.
and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Fuck you.
Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
Alright, last
What
question.
drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale.
So,
if we can
so all about
appropriate
the
it,
prestige,
who
I
knows
guess?
what advances we'll make.
Alright, well, you
You're off the hook, PB.
do your thing.
Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, I might start doing a couple more, like, jump cuts as well. I usually do the smoother transitional ones, but for different things, I mean, it just takes an extra, like, it's like 2 seconds, but sometimes it doesn't seem necessary to like, transition like that. So this is,
Don't give the Pathfinder
Drax.
too much trouble.
Drax little
Roshan.
Who were
living
you talking
quarters
to?
here.
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks
Yeah,
she
so
can boss me
he's,
around just 'cause she's my granddaughter.
Yeah,
Well,
he's the
welcome to the Tempest.
grandpa
Trouble's
of
what we
the
do.
only Krogan on the
I like
Nexus
way
at the
you
moment.
think, kid.
Or at least the only one that's thought out.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually.
So I'm going to go through the ship and talk to each crew member in this
After the
episode.
mutiny happened,
I'd like to
it was
do
either
more,
buckle under
but
Tan's rules
I figured,
or start our own colony.
Give you guys some little
Easy
background on
choice.
everyone here.
Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without
Yeah,
my
but
Rushan, you
she
wouldn't have
stayed
much
so
of a
she could
station
help
to tie your ship to.
the Krogan from there.
As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Normally I would
Can't argue with that.
side with the fact that, you know, he would need to, or he should be helping everyone in the interest of everyone, and not just, you know, the Krogan. But when you've already been kind of pushed away by the rest of the Nexus saying, like, you know, oh, well, we don't care about the Krogan, so our people come first. It's like, well, why the
You're
fuck
not
would we help you?
Harry.
Like, you clearly
Give it
don't.
away? Habitat
They
7 was a
clearly
little
have
more
demonstrated that
action-packed
they're
than
not
Harry
really
bargained for.
interested in helping the
He
Krogan, so I
decided
can
to spend
understand
his
why the
retirement
Krogan
years
are
in the Hyperion
little
looking after
frustrated.
your brother.
Joke's on him.
We got the doctor
Scott's a
next here.
handful.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
But yeah, the doctor, she's the one who
Sorry.
did tests on us when we woke up, and the other
I
doctor
remember
who's
you
supposed to be
having
here
a gentler
is
touch.
helping
Still
out
trying to
our
get my
brother who's in a
bearings.
coma on
Thought
the
I'd be
Nexus,
waking up
or
colonists,
on our
not
arc
taking care
Hyperion.
of the
Yes,
Pathfinder.
you'll do
I couldn't
fine.
be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have
Well,
off days.
I mean,
I always hoped
just a
to work
needle,
in the field,
I think.
but everything's happening so
Hopefully not a
quickly.
knife.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a cat specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
Does it have to be
what?
alive?
a cat corpse.
Dead is no problem.
For
Oh yeah,
autopsy.
that's fine.
A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Well, we can do those after
do you
you've done
care
your
about the
first
cat?
Harry
ones.
didn't
Work
tell
with
you?
the dead
I'm a
ones first, and
specialist in alien
then you'll be able to
anatomy.
figure out how to handle the live
My
ones a little bit better,
thesis
hopefully.
on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
All right, and we can flirt with her as well.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
A little too strong.
Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be
Oh,
able
okay.
to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I
So it's not because I'm a lady?
distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the cat. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
She seems
Right.
almost thinner than the
Just
average Asari.
something to think about. Sam, make sure the
Just the ones that
Pathfinder
I'm
eats her vegetables.
used to looking at from the other Mass Effect games. Alright. Where you going? Okay. So I could, like I said, talk to each of them after, but I'll leave that, and I'll cut that stuff in when you guys need to see it. Mostly it's just going to be the...
Hey, I'm in storage if you need me.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll be the, what's it called? Is this down here? I'm going to call this because I'll need it later. The romance stuff. That's what it was. Thought I was looking for.
Pathfinder.
So,
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi. Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
I don't know how tall you are.
Wait, Ryder?
Or
I just
old.
wanted to know if...
Okay.
So
What if it was a very important question?
Jumped aboard your ship without explanation?
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came.
I've got the feeling that you're
Sure, I wanna
tired
explore
of
the
dealing with
galaxy,
Addison.
But I'm really
But
here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to
that's
get
not a
my
person,
hands
that's a
on them.
thing. But
With me around, your crew's going to be at their best.
I absolutely love the little
We've been
voice
failing
filter
for
for
months,
the
Ryder. Now that
Turians.
we
They have like
you, we have
a...
a chance out here.
It's like a male-female mix, almost. So here's our little romance
Wow,
option for
that's a
Vitra.
laser focus.
Or Vetra.
Yeah?
I don't know
Was
which
it
one,
too
but
much? Some
I'll figure
people
it
get
out.
intimidated.
I'm not just some people. I really like the intensity.
Yeah.
That's good. It's nice to feel appreciated. I should track down a lead for Gil's
Your face looks
actuators.
pointy, though. I
Back
don't know
channels, you know.
how kissing would be. It'd be a
We'll
little
chat later?
cold. I don't know if... Well, deer's antlers aren't cold. They're actually surprisingly warm, so maybe the little exoskeleton sort of thing they have going on would be not too bad. Alright, Liam's in the storage here. With his fucking couch. I swear to God, if you scratch my deck...
I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Right.
Yeah.
What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer?
Do we have
And
beer?
after 2 years
I
and
guess
a
we have
dozen
beer.
suspensions,
That looks like a
got
fucking
lateral promotion out of the force.
giant,
Being a cop just didn't
like,
fit.
milk bottle.
But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit.
Oh, so you're alien search and rescue.
HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
There's some way I can change my, like, casual outfit as well, but I'm not sure yet.
I'm looking for moments like
Romance
this with
option
people
again.
like you.
You don't know me yet. Still an answer, though. Something far from home. I get it.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still
Yeah, a
do.
lot of people here...
I have to.
I mean, you still have to be
We're in it.
in order to
If it all goes wrong, you could feel like we left
to
for
just
no
leave everything
reason.
behind. You'd have to
I know
be
why I'm here.
okay with that before you
bad
left,
start
obviously,
can't
'cause
change
otherwise
that.
you probably
I
wouldn't
won't
be able to
let
go
it.
through with it.
In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
The couch looks super dirty. I hope it's just the style. That was... Did I just jump off the couch? Alright, who we got next? I think up next is the engine room. I think that's almost everyone, right? I did Vitra, Cora, PB, and Drac. That's 5 of them. So yes, that's all the crew members. Well, the squad mates.
Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances.
So I guess
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can
you run the engine, but
than some might think,
I guess you're also the mechanic for the Nomad?
Too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know?
I feel like there should be at least one other person in here.
People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Happy to be
Another
of service.
romance option with a
you'll see that showing
minor
up
crew
is
member.
only
So I guess him and the
one of
doctor are
many
people
talents.
you can
Oh, yeah.
romance, but
You're not hitting on me, are you?
well, I mean, I
Thought
was trying.
Is it
It's
not
pretty
one
sad.
of my many talents?
I'm just not susceptible, if you know what I mean. Liam's more my speed.
Ah.
Well, if he wasn't such a tool.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, he's
No sweat at all.
a bit of a tool. He
You
seems
just
nice
keep
though.
pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and
This guy
I'll
though,
make sure she
I like
can
his
get there. Deal?
I like his facial features. But I was noticing that the eye movement I found a bit strange, but I think it's just because when you talk to someone, your face isn't that close to them, so their eyes aren't going to seem that big. So it's just abnormal to what you would see in real life, which is why it looks a little different. Okay, so we did each of those rooms, and then we did downstairs, and up here... There's no one in here, I don't think. No. So I guess the last 2 people we have to talk to are on the bridge. I think we already talked to Suvi last time, actually. Let's see if she's got anything interesting. Say.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting
Oh,
and
right.
turning on
I
itself.
already heard you say this.
It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien.
Well, yes.
A constant
We're not from
reminder
here.
of
It's
the divine
100%
intelligence
alien.
behind
The
all
most alien
creation.
thing we could get.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd.
That
But
not
I'm
really.
a
It's pretty
scientist
fucking
because
common.
Science brings me closer
Even
to something
scientists
greater than myself.
have that feeling as well. A lot of them do. I mean, a lot of them are atheists, but a lot of them are not.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having
Shouldn't
faith in the divine
really have to
invalidated
justify your
my work as a
beliefs.
scientist.
I mean,
As if this sacred
as long as you're not
diminished by
getting
the
up in
search
people's
for truth.
faces like that. I mean,
You definitely
Romance
have an
time.
interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on
that
that
seemed like a
sometime.
sentence
Maybe over
just
drinks?
like
Nexus?
written by a computer.
I'd like that.
All
now
right.
I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Sure thing. Alright, and the last guy is Callow? Callow? Don't remember his name. What's up?
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Are we moving?
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own
I
ship,
think we're
is
moving.
there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil.
Okay.
Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still
I forgot about that. I don't remember that
Though I
coming up in the
suppose with
original
the
games.
Solarian
It probably
arc
did.
missing,
I just
you might
don't
not
remember
get many
it.
chances to compare.
Did you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
anything
supposed to be
about the
looking
arc
for the
back
other
on the
arcs.
Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow.
I said
We'll
there's
always
at
have
least one
Director
other
Tan.
Solarian that I've seen
Snide
so
little
far.
bureaucrat.
Okay.
All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands.
I mean,
please,
I'm
come
sure
by
eventually
anytime.
she would have found some use, because otherwise there's no point. Okay, well, that's it for the crew. I guess I'll head to the station next, so I'll meet you guys at the station in a moment. Alright, so it's kind of the last thing I got time for. I've already gone over just from talking to the crew. I knew that would happen and would most likely take up today's episode, but next time we'll have some more wandering around to do here. Hopefully this doesn't start a long drawn-out cutscene as soon as I touch down. That'd be awesome. I expect it might, but... It's interesting that the cargo bay is part of the landing gear.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're
Nope.
settling EOS.
We've thought that before.
Expected as much.
But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space.
Who are
Lieutenant
you?
Sayak's Kendros' aide.
Okay.
They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
Why is
What you
that
achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented,
the
Pathfinder.
level that my head was shown at? What the
But
fuck?
with new scientific
I mean, I
talent
know he's
waking
taller
up,
than me,
we'll
but that was just
unravel those
weird.
mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Okay. Thanks for joining, guys. I will have some more stuff to go through next time. I'm going to be turning in a whole bunch of quests. I might just cut through each of those so I'm not walking around and stuff. But anyways, thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye.